Is a woman checking you out? Now, we all know us guys aren't always the sharpest when it comes to picking up on these subtle cues. But guess what? Women have their own way of admiring, and it's not about open ogling, it's a bit more undercover, a little more stealth. But fret not, we're going to be your guide for these clandestine checks. By catching these low-key signs, you'll be able to figure out when you're the object of someone's admiration. So sit tight and stay tuned as we dive deep into the art of deciphering those under-the-radar signals. 1. They will smile at you and look away. Imagine this. You're minding your own business, you lock eyes with a woman. What's her first reaction? She holds that gaze for a second, flashes you a subtle smile, and then casually looks away as if she's just going about her day. But let's not be fooled here, that smile. It's not just any smile. It's a neon sign screaming, "Yep, I'm checking you out!" Now, if she quickly averts her gaze and her face is as unreadable as a poker player's, that's probably just a, "Whoops, our eyes met" moment. But if after that magical moment of eye contact, she leaves you with a smile that makes her eyes sparkle, that, my friend, is your green light. It's her subtle way of saying, "Hey, you've got my attention, why not come over for a chat?" So don't miss the chance when you see that smile. 2. They hover or hang around the areas you frequent. You stroll down the same street every day, snag the same lunch spot, or stride down the office hallway like clockwork. Now, you've noticed a woman who's showing up in these same spots at the same time. Coincidence? I think not. You see, women are smart, and they pay attention to the details, the little nuances in our daily routines. And if she's into you, she'll turn those routines into her strategic playbook. She'll start to pop up where you hang out, blending into the scenery like a chameleon in a rainforest. You're bumping into her again at the coffee machine? Or is she suddenly on your jogging route? That's not random. She's not only keeping an eye on you, but also trying to stay within your orbit. And there's a good chance she's checking you out. So the next time you notice her around your usual hangouts, remember, it could be more than just a happy coincidence. 3. She notices any changes in you. Think about it. You have this casual relationship with a woman. You chat occasionally, share a few smiles, some light banter. Nothing deep, really. Now, out of the blue, she compliments your fresh haircut, the new shirt you're rocking, or even notices the extra effort you've been putting in at the gym. You might think, well, that's random. But hold up. Is it really? You see, women have an eye for detail sharper than a hawk. And when they're checking you out, they take mental snapshots, cataloging those little changes you make. So when she drops that unexpected compliment, it's not just a throwaway comment. It's her subtle way of saying, "I see you. I notice the efforts you're making." Don't just brush off those unexpected compliments. They're often clues that she's been keeping tabs on you and might just be checking you out. Keep your ears open and listen to what she's really saying. 4. She shifts in her chair. You catch her eye and she immediately reacts, pulling her arm off the table, glancing back at her work, or maybe even adjusting her dress with an awkward shuffle in her chair. You might think, oh, she's just uncomfortable. But she might just be caught in the act of checking you out. Imagine it like a spotlight suddenly swinging onto a burglar. She's been busted. Her reaction? A bit of a chair dance, maybe a nonchalant throat clearing or a casual hum, all designed to divert attention from her heist of checking you out. So, don't be fooled by the innocent act. That chair dance isn't about comfort. It's the dance of the caught, the shuffle of someone who's been sneakily admiring you and didn't plan on getting spotted. So keep those eyes peeled. The signs are there if you know how to read them. 5. Her friends pay close attention to you. Let's be real. When a woman's into you, she's probably spilled the beans to her squad. And these women? They're her sounding board, her advisors, her personal team of love detectives. Trust me, they're not just sitting on the sidelines. They're gathering intel, sizing you up, and serving her the scoop on a silver platter. Just imagine them as her personal reconnaissance team, watching from the shadows, ready to weigh in on the situation. Because when it comes to matters of the heart, women often play it as a team sport. So if you catch her friends giving you the once-over, that's a telltale sign you've been a topic of conversation. And if they give her the thumbs up, they'll rally behind her, cheering her on to step up her game. Never underestimate the power of her squad. They could be your ticket to figuring out if she's checking you out. 6. She finds a way to keep the convo going. You're engaged in a conversation, and instead of those one-word answers that bring chatter to a standstill, she's throwing you curveballs. A flurry of follow-up questions, sharing snippets from her life, and even seeking your take on different topics. She's not just passing time, my friends. She's diving deeper, seeking to decipher the enigma that is you. And why, you might ask? Simply put, you intrigue her, pique her curiosity. Now, if she's caught your eye as well, you need to join the dance. Echo her enthusiasm. Ask her questions, show genuine interest. Remember, conversations are a two-way street. Because if a woman is going to these lengths to keep the conversation flowing, chances are she's been giving you more than just a casual once-over. 7. She tries hard to find your common interests. Picture this. You're in conversation with a woman, and you might think you're just not clicking. But instead of packing it up and moving on, she's upping the ante. She starts spinning a range of topics. Today's headlines, the latest blockbuster, a new band she's into, like a high-stakes game of bingo, waiting for that bingo, I love that too. But let's say you're more into rugby while she's more of a ballet person. Don't fret, she's not backing down. Instead, she might surprise you with her willingness to dive into your world and explore new frontiers. That kind of determination, that drive to find common ground. Yeah, that's more than just polite conversation. That's a woman who's been sizing you up and likes what she sees. 8. She does something that calls for attention. Her outfit's suddenly gotten a whole lot bolder, flashier than her usual attire. Or maybe she's taken a different route, not playing the fashion card, but leveling up the intellectual game instead. She's either pitching you project collaborations, or she's in the fast lane, giving you a run for your money by racing towards that deadline. Remember when your little brother tried to outdo you at video games just to get your attention? It's a bit like that, but now we're in the big leagues. It's hard not to notice, right? So give credit where it's due. Congratulate her. Trust me, on the inside, she'll be doing a victory dance. Because if a woman goes that extra mile to get your attention, you can bet your boots she's been checking you out. And there you have it, guys. Signs to watch out for when trying to figure out if a woman's checking you out. Remember, it's not just about knowing the signs. It's about understanding them, responding to them, and playing your part. Women are mysterious, but if you pay close attention, they drop these little breadcrumbs to help you along. Now armed with this insight, you can navigate the dating world with a little more confidence. Hey, and who knows? Next time you walk into a room, you might just catch her eye. But remember, always respect her boundaries and reciprocate her interest genuinely. Until next time, stay observant, stay respectful, and keep winning at the game of love. If you like this video, then check out these related videos to see more and make sure to subscribe and leave a like.